Don't spike against my sleep.
Hey there, Jane. Good evening. We are live. You ready for our trip tonight down to, or I'd say up to, Tehran? Cheems, how's it going? Jane, how's it going? Nice to see you all tonight. Alright, let's get started. So I'm just gonna turn in the volume real quick on my end. So yeah, apparently when you're on VATSIM, the people who are online, the planes within the airport are super loud. So I gotta turn down the volume. Thiago, how's it going? Nice to see you again. We ready to get this show on the road, guys? Okay. So we got the preliminary setup done. So we'll go ahead and start programming our FMC for today. So we can go to our FMC and enter in our IRS position. And our reference airport is Dubai, so OMDB. OIIE is Tehran, Iran. So we're looking about 2 hours today on the flight time, so not as long as the last stream. Okay, gate. What gate are we at? I don't think they have it modeled in the FMC yet, though, so we'll just leave that. So, rat request. We actually have to request it on our tablet. So this is how our initial routing looks today. So pretty much a straight shot up. So we'll set our payload, and we should set our fuel. And we can go and select our route. Okay, there we go. So got all our data from our flight plan. Yeah, definitely. I think the scenery is going to be very similar to Pakistan, very mountainous, but the flight time is going to be shorter, about 1 hour. So let's see, we got the descent forecast uploaded, wind data is uploaded, perf init, and a route. So we'll go ahead and load. And route 1 uplink is loading. And we've got our routing here. So on our departure today, looking at our flight plan, we're leaving via the DAVM 4F. We're taking runway 30 right. And for our arrival, we'll be taking the Rada 2Q. And we'll go in for an ILS 29 right. And a D1400 transition. So we'll go ahead and just double check our flight plan. So I'm using SimBrief here to cross-reference this. So SimBrief says we're going to depart via the DAVM 4F departure to DAVMO. We'll go into M318 to Gabco, then M317 to Radeb, M318 to Asmuk, W32 to Rovad, and then next page, the G208 to Radal, and then Rada 2Q arrival to the D1400 transition, and we'll make our approach transition into ILS runway 29 right. So it looks, everything looks good there. We'll go ahead and activate and execute. And now we can go to our performance calculations. So we got all our rates. Our flight level is 360 for today. Thrust limit. So let's go to our iPad and calculate our takeoff. So we're at Dubai. We're taking off 30 right. We'll import our aircraft config and our weather at 996 on the Barrow, so we'll get that tuned in. Calculate, wants us to go takeoff to today with a cell type of 50. So takeoff 2, and we'll put 50 on our D rate. 88.6 on the N1, looks good. D rate, takeoff 2 plus 50. Go to our takeoff calculation. So winds 60 at 6. Minister, the runway slope minus 0.1. Invalid entry. Hey Dax, how's it going? Hey, Ty, good to see you again. We're just about to get up and going. Just finishing up a few calculations. Alright, let's see here. I don't know why it's not taking my slope. We'll just put 0. I mean, it's very negligible. Reference outside air temperature is plus 36. It is hot today in Dubai. Okay, so it's telling us to go flaps 5. And take off gross weight. I wonder if estimated takeoff weight is the same as gross weight. We'll just put 233.4 on the weight. Invalid entry. Interesting. That's something we'll have to look into later, but we'll get our V speeds in. So V speeds are in. Our V2 is 159. So go 159 plus 10, 169. We're taking on off runway 30. Okay. Let's take a look at our departure. So we look at our charts. We're taking off runway 30. Transition altitude is 13,000. Initial climb clearance 4,000. Further climb when instructed by Dubai departure. So we'll put our initial climb at 4,000. Yeah, Thiago, I use a takeoff calculator built into the iPad itself. But I also use SimBrief. It gives me all the calculations in an OFP. Okay, so our performance calculations are good. And let's just make sure the APU is running. Yeah, APU is on. Takeoff calculations are set. Weights are set. The rest D rates are set. And our track is set. Okay. Let's go through our checklists here. So, oxygen. Is checked. Flight instruments is checked. Parking brake is set. Okay. Flight deck door closed and locked. Yes, MCP is set. Yeah, that's right, 707 subs. Hopefully we can reach 777 subs at some point. MCP is set with our heading, track, and V speeds and altitude. Takeoff speeds are set. CDU pre-flight complete. Trim is set. Taxi takeoff briefing is complete. Let's get all our ground equipment removed. Oh yeah, definitely Ty. We'll do our best to get butter. I believe last night's flight, or last weekend's flight, we got a butter. Let's see if any controllers are on currently on VATSIM. Currently, no one is towering Dubai, so we'll set our transponder to 2000. So MCP is programmed. We went through a checklist. Flight directors can come on. Altimeter is set. Transponder. We'll set that to 2000. And if a controller comes on, he'll just assign us a new squawk code. And we are on VATSIM tonight, so hopefully we should get some coverage. Okay, transponders on standby. Radio frequencies. Unicom 122.8. Put that to active. Okay. What else? Beacon light can come on. Means we're ready to go. GPU is disconnected, wheel chocks are disconnected. Fuel pumps can come on. And we are ready for pushback. Let's see. We'll be pushing to runway 30 right.
Am I alive yet?
So we'll push back into the left and go all the way down. Okay, so we should be ready to go. So we'll get our safety video queued up.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the
Hello
engine.
and welcome on board your Emirates flight
Start
today.
in the sequence.
This is your no-nonsense safety video. We do not have dancers breaking into song, characters from movies, or celebrities trying to be funny, I'm afraid.
But at Emirates, safety always comes first. So it's important that we take you through some safety features before takeoff, and then you all can get back to our award-winning entertainment system. So, here we go.
Please make sure you have placed all your bags up here in the overhead locker.
Or, if you have smaller bags, you can place them here in front of you.
In first class, there are storage areas inside your suite.
And if you have a laptop, it needs to be turned off. Then put it in the overhead locker.
For takeoff, you need to put away your table, TV and footrest. Open your window blinds, and all seats need to be completely upright.
Also, we recommend you keep your shoes on for takeoff and landing.
Please fasten your seatbelt whenever the sign is on. You can tighten the seatbelt by pulling this strap and lift the top like this to unfasten it.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're in your seat, and if you're sleeping with a blanket, fasten the seatbelt over the top so we do not have to disturb you.
For departure, please keep your devices on flight mode or switch them off until we are in the air. Should you drop your device, please do not rush to find it. We will be more than happy to help, and this could avoid moving the seats, which could damage your phone.
Everyone knows it's now illegal to smoke on board, but just for clarity, this also includes electronic smoking devices.
And in case you didn't know, all the laboratories have smoke detectors.
Okay, pushback.
If there's a change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will appear from above you. Pull the mask towards you like this to start the flow of oxygen. Put the mask over your mouth and nose, adjust the strap, and breathe normally. And always put your own mask on first before you help anyone else.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, when cabin crew tell you to brace, lean forward against the seat in front of you, like this. And like this if you're holding an infant.
Or lean forward with your arms tucked under your legs, like this.
There are life jackets under or to the side of your seat. Remove the life jacket and pull it over your head. Bring the tape around your waist and fasten at the front. Pull firmly to make sure it's secure.
Only inflate your life jacket at the door when you're leaving the aircraft. To inflate it, pull the two red toggles sharply downwards. You can also inflate or top up the life jacket by blowing into the mouthpiece. There's a light and whistle on your life jacket to attract attention. Cabin crew will give out life jackets or life cots for infants.
Take a moment to find the emergency exit nearest to your seat. Look back, as it may be behind you.
There are 16 emergency exits on this Airbus A380, 10 on the main deck, and 6 on the upper deck.
If we need to evacuate, leave all your bags behind and follow the lights on the floor to your nearest exit. Take off high-heeled shoes before you use the safety slides.
Thank you for your attention. And if you need a reminder of any of the safety steps, you can check the safety card in your seat pocket or ask us at any time.
We're now going to make the final preparations for departure. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your Emirates flight.
Our colleagues will be with you once we are airborne to ensure you receive our Fly Better experience. Thank you for flying at Emirates.
Okay, there's our safety video. Okay, so flight control checks. Full back, full forward, full left, Full right. Full left on the rudder. Full right on the rudder. Okay, flight control checks are done. And ground equipment is removed. Flaps set to take off. Okay, flaps are checked. Okay, so APU bleeds are set to auto. Packs can come to auto. Auto throttle is armed. LNAV and VNAV is armed. Flaps are down, trim is set, flight controls are checked, auto brakes RTO, taxi lights can come on, and APU can come off. Okay, we're ready for taxi. So I'm going to be taxiing down to Lima 4, and I'll take a right. Okay. And we're on our way. If you guys would like to track the flight, you can go on VATSIM radar, and you should be able to view the flight on that website. We are UAE 1742. Alright, see you, Ty. Thanks for joining. Alright, cabin's advised. How y'all doing tonight? Chat looks like it's popping. So it's good to see. So here's Lima 4. It's always hard taxing this big 777. Still learning. Take a right on Mike. Dubai is a big airport, hence a long taxi. From what I hear, VATSIM controllers and in real life will avoid having people cross runways because both runways are in operation. That's why we have to make a big circle around to get to our other runway. Looks like we have a flight coming in, a DHL. It's about 500 feet. There he is. Okay, final checks. Before takeoff, transponder to TARA. TFC mode is enabled. Strobe lights on, runway turnoffs can come on, and landing lights can come on. Cabin is advised. And clock is set. Alright, chat, you ready? Let's get out of here. Cabin crew, please be safe for takeoff. Dubai traffic, Emirates 1742 is departing runway 30 right. Dubai traffic. Here we go. Engines to 50. Stabilized and toga. Check.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Bye-bye, Dubai. Go ahead and say we got clear to our cruise. passing 10,000. Landing lights will come on. And we can allow the cabin crew to start their service. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for joining the stream tonight. We are heading down to Tehran, Iran from Dubai. Flight time should be about 2 hours, and we're 8 minutes in. Okay, crossing our transition altitude. We're set to standard. And we are good for cruise. How's everybody doing tonight? So what you see to our right is Al Jazeera in the UAE, and a little bit further, that city you see down there is Ras Al Khaimah. So we'll fly all the way up the Emirate, and we'll cross into Iran. Oh, nice. Nice, Jane. Yeah, so we're live on VATSIM. So it's a live air traffic control network for flight sim. So everyone on X-Plane, P3D, and Microsoft Flight Simulator are all flying live, and there's live air traffic control you can talk to if they're online. I think I should create a bot for the chat. I'll just put out links to the VATSIM radar. That way I don't have to type it out every time. Yep, more things to improve on. I'm also thinking about changing my starting screen. This is what I got right now. But I'm thinking about changing it to something live within the sim, like this "Be Right Back" sign. So straight ahead of us, right here, is city of Bandar Abbas. And we're currently flying over the island of Geshem. Do we have any music preferences? Right now I have it set to synthwave, but I pretty much have almost every genre. Yeah, so I use Streamlabs when I stream, and so they give you a big library filled with free music. So right now we got the synthwave playlist, but they got trap, vlogger, suspenseful, rock, R&B, poggers, Minecraft inspired, lo-fi. They got everything. So that's interesting. On our flight plan summary, it says our initial altitude is 350. What we imported to on the flight plan, and we're going to step up to 380. Yeah, I'm checking it as well, all the time on my end. I'm tracking it with Navigraph and the VATSIM radar. Check out that scenery. There's some really unique looking mountains. Hey, I see. Welcome back. We just hit our cruise altitude. So it wants me to step to flight level 380 now. So I guess we'll go up to 380. What's cool is I also have this software called Volanta, and it basically shows us our climb profile. This is right here. Yeah, so I see. If you look at that link I put in the chat for VATSIMradar.com, I believe you can put in our flight code. You'll see on the stream overlay, it's UAE 1742. and you should be able to pull up her flight. Yeah, you can do it on Chrome. It's just a normal website. It should look like this. Let me see. Jane, did you figure it out? Because the way I see it is because it's tied to my account, so I automatically see the flight. Is there a way to actually search it? Here, try using this link I see. So if the VATSIM radar doesn't work, you can use SimAware. I believe this link should take you straight to my flight, but if you still can't find it, you can always type it on the bottom right-hand corner. Nice. Yeah, so VATSIM radar is the new version of SimAware. VATSIM radar is like more optimized, has more features. SimAware is kind of old school. I typically use VATSIM radar or SimAware just to see which controllers are online. It seems that there's nobody on tonight in the Middle East. But if you scroll over to United States, you'll see a bunch of controllers are online. Yeah, mine too, I see. I believe I put almost, well, I have over 1,000 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And majority of that time was racked up during COVID. Oh, you are? That's cool, Thiago. What's your flight number? Maybe I'll track you. I'm sure if Thiago just puts his flight number, we can all just look him up on SimAware. Yeah, I see. Definitely go for it. I mean, I started flight sim streaming because I played so much. I'm like, well, I might as well just stream what I play and grow my channel. Because normally I just used to upload trip reports for airlines, and I just don't travel as often as I do. So I saw this as a way to grow the channel. And then we can rate each other's streams, Icy. Nice A310 Classic. What airline are you gonna use? Are you going to be using real world operators, or are you just going to be doing like historical flights? Yeah, Jane, definitely. I mean, it takes a bit to figure out how to get the whole streaming set up, but it'll take you about a week to figure everything out. Oh, okay, so like a fictional airline. Nice. Yeah, I used to stream like a while back on Twitch, but I used to just like play games like Fallout. But I think Twitch is way too saturated nowadays to actually gain a following or any type of viewership. Like I remember 5 years ago when Fallout 4 came out, I started streaming it. And I streamed for like a week straight and I got like 0 viewers. But like I literally started streaming probably a week ago on YouTube and I've already started accumulating a following. So I feel like YouTube is the place to go if you want to start streaming. There's not a lot of people doing it on YouTube. And mainly Captain Canada, I don't know if you've seen his streams, but Captain Canada got me into streaming. Yeah, I met Captain Canada at the VATSIM Expo. And I've been watching Captain Canada since like 2016. Like I've seen his channel grow from like the X-Plane days to now. And it's pretty insane. Like, I mean, it took a lot of hard work. I think he streamed for at least eight years. But, you know, he's sponsored by Thrustmaster. He's well known in the community. Thanks, Jane. I appreciate it. It's interesting that the satellite imagery looks better at this angle than it does at the exterior angle. So it's like here it's like low res. But if I switch to the window view, it's like higher res. I'm guessing the angle your camera's at dictates how it's rendered. What I can do is I can actually upload screenshots to channel. I believe if you go on my channel underneath the community tab, I already uploaded the screenshot of the thumbnail. Do we want a screenshot right now? Alright, cool, Icy. Sounds good. Alright, do we want an exterior screenshot or like an inside view like this? Alright, inside. Alright, so I'll take one here. Cool. Yep, we'll be here, Icy. So I think I figured it out, Jane. I think the reason why the imagery was blurry is because I was zoomed in way too much in the camera. So if I zoom in like this, it gets blurry. But if I zoom out this way and just bring the camera closer, it's sharper. We figured out why the imagery was blurry, I see. Yeah, apparently my external camera was zoomed in way too much, so I just zoomed out and it just brought it closer to the airplane. What kind of throttle you got? Nice. Do you just have the throttle quadrant, or do you have the Airbus side stick as well? Nice. Yeah, I have the Airbus yoke, and then I have the honeycomb alpha yoke, and then I got the honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. Your thing keeps glitching. What exactly keeps glitching? Like the throttles in the sim itself? Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, since I already had the Honeycomb Alpha, I don't feel the need to get the Boeing yoke. But what looks really interesting is the WinWing center stack MCP panels that they're going to sell for like $120 for both Airbus and Boeing. So you could basically have an entire cockpit MCP panel set up for like under $300. It's insane. Oh, nothing much. We're talking about the WinWing products that are coming out. The WinWing MCP panels for Boeing and Airbus. You're supposed to be you should be able to get like a full cockpit MCP panel for like under $300. And then they're also selling the FMC peripherals. I believe it's like $120 for either a Boeing or an Airbus FMC. Oh, I see. Nice. Maybe we'll do an A310 flight at some point in the channel. Well, right now I'm just stuck on the 777. Yeah, Thiago, you know, I hate when you take off from an airport and little by little the ATC controllers start dropping off along your route. So it's like everyone's on when you take off, but by the time you get to the actual area they're controlling, they all just log off. I hate that. St. Louis, nice. Have you ever been to St. Louis Airport? Ah, that sucks. What's your flight number, Thiago? Maybe I can track you. Yeah, I actually was in St. Louis Airport for a layover a couple weeks ago when going to the expo. Terrible airport. I mean, it's really old and there's really nothing to eat there in terms of dinner. It's all overpriced food and it's like the worst food I ever had. I like Kansas City's airport much better. Kansas City has a really nice airport. UAL 2406. Okay, I'll track you. Interesting. I can't find your flight. UAL 2406. You said you were getting close to Indianapolis Center? DAL, okay. There you go, I found you. Yeah, it looks like you just took off. Yeah, hopefully at least approach is still on by the time you get there. I remember, I think it was Saturday night or Sunday night. No, it was Saturday night when we were streaming. The entirety of the Middle East and India was like fully covered with ATC. So we could have actually got some good coverage if we were online on Saturday. Oh, you can't hear because of the engines? Is it my stream or is it your stream? Oh, okay, it's your stream. Oh, okay, I see. What I do is I just bring up the sound and mixer options in Windows, and I just manually adjust Flight Sim's volume. I just bring this up right here, and I can just toggle just the simulator volume. Yeah, MSFS is definitely a big step in the direction of like graphics. I mean, when they have Boeing's infrastructure, or when they have Microsoft's cloud infrastructure, I feel like that's the only way it's possible to get scenery like this globally. Yeah, you got a tailwind, Thiago? If you got a tailwind, you might make it. But one thing I think X-Plane has over Microsoft Flight Simulator, as of right now, but it looks like it's going to change very soon, is the amount of high-fidelity aircraft. I feel like once we get the A321 and the A350, I think we're solid in terms of aircraft choice for airliners. We're 166 miles from top of descent. Almost there. Yeah, I think what Com Air in Afghanistan or Ariana Afghan has some, and then Mahan Air in Iran has some. So if I'm looking on Wikipedia, they say currently there's only 17 A310s in operation as of May 2021. So it may have changed. So Ariana Afghan has 1. FedEx has 12. Iran Air has 2. And Mahan Air has 11. PIA has 1, Royal Jordanian has 1, Saga Airlines, Taban Air, and ULS Airlines. Oh, okay. Yes, you're gonna be cutting it close, Thiago. Fingers crossed you make it. Where are you taking off from? St. Louis, you said? How long of a flight do you want? Okay, if you're flying from St. Louis... You could go up to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Or you can go down to Atlanta. Those are both like an hour-and-a-half flights. So for our next flight, our next stream, should we do India, Dubai to Mumbai? That's about 3.5 hours. Could be like a weekend stream. And I also have scenery for Mumbai. So I guess we'll go ahead and we'll prep for our descent. So our barrel is 3,479 for our minimums. One thing they really need to fix is the turn knobs, because I feel like it takes forever. Actually, no, I think they improved it. Oh yeah, they definitely improved this. It's actually pretty quick. $3,479 is our minimums. Localizer frequency should be 110.3, 284 course. Okay. And let's do some landing calculations. We got a pretty long runway. So we could do auto brakes 3 and vacate. So if I do auto brakes 2, I'm thinking we can vacate off of Zulu. I wonder if there's a measuring tool. I think we can use 7,000 feet. A stopping distance. Nice, we're about to descend to. Nine right. Flaps 30, AC is on. We'll have reversers out. Let's look at auto brakes 2. No METAR data available. Okay. I'll use another source. So wind is 330 at 12. $25 and Q and H. One 009. Okay, so if we do auto brakes 2, we'll use up 8,000 feet. If we use auto brakes 3, we use 7,000. So we'll go auto brakes 3 and reversers. That way we can vacate off of Zulu. I wonder why there's a hold here. Yeah, I do not know why it's doing that. Maybe if I get rid of the intersection. Yeah, thanks, Jane. I'm trying to figure out why my FMC is printing out this funky looking route. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. That was the go-around procedure. Well, looks like we're at profile for our descent. The lake to our left is called Namak Lake. Alright, so descent checklist. Auto brake, we'll go auto brakes 3. Our VREF and our minimums are set. Approach brief complete. Here's our VREF. VREF is 140, so our approach should be around 145. And altimeters 1009. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Icy. Yeah, I might stream again some point during the week. Let's just see how busy I am. Maybe during the weekends, but I'll go ahead and, if I plan on streaming on a certain day, I'll just go ahead and schedule it on my channel so you guys get a notification. Thanks for stopping by, Icy. I'll see you around. And our transition altitude is 9,000 feet. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I remember I had a flight where I had full coverage all the way through my flight. And as I approached each controller, they kept logging off as I approached them. And even approach logged off and tower logged off. So it's like, basically, I had complete coverage, but I didn't. So what do you guys think? You think I'll be able to butter this one like the other night? It looks like still no ATC in our area, so pretty much flyer all the way down. Oh, this is a great thumbnail right here, actually. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Looks like we are on profile. Could slow down just a bit, put out air brakes. From what I hear, 777 needs very minimal speed brakes. No ATIS. Yeah, I guess since I'm flying into Iran, we don't even have any METAR. I had to look it up from, at least PMDG wasn't getting anything on their server, so I had to look it up on metar.taf.com. The mountains look so cool in this part of the world. That sucks. It looks like our music stopped. I guess we went through the entire playlist. What do you guys think about jazz? Charles Payne, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Really helps grow the channel, and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much, Charles. Yeah, let's put on some jazz. Okay, I guess since we're in a high altitude airport, we can go ahead and get our landing lights on. Cabin is advised. ICO 284. Okay, so we got the ILS tuned in. Nice, we're at the same altitude, Thiago. Yeah, this plane does not want to slow down because of the headwind, or the tailwind actually. Put our spoilers out to slow us down. We'll go ahead and turn off our music so we can concentrate. Okay, approach checklist, altimeters set. Okay, we're slowing down. Okay, flaps 5. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear can come down. We can go in approach mode. Volume can come up. Alright,
2500.
we're ready, chat? Here we go. Glide slope is captured. We can go full flaps. Tehran traffic. Emirates 1742 is on a 5-mile final for runway 29 right. Tehran traffic. That was a steep approach, chat. Taking manual control.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100, 50, 30, 20, 10.
There we go, butter. Actually vacate off of Yankee. Or we can go down to Zulu, it's fine. Just roll all the way down the runway. What do you think about that, chat? Tehran traffic. Emirates 1742 is crossing runway 29 left. Tehran traffic. Yeah, I think that was really good. I think we had a slight bit of float, but we were able to get it down pretty smoothly. Okay, after landing checklist. Alright, so now this is shutdown checklist. We'll get our APU on. Runway turnouts can come off, landing lights can come off, taxi lights can come on, strobe can come off. Thanks, Jane. And thanks, Thiago. Welcome to Tehran. I think maybe one flight will come into Mehrabad Airport. It's like right in the middle of the city, between mountains. Yeah, that's right, Jane. I appreciate the support. Alright, I guess we could just park in any gate. I need to figure out a way how to turn off this airport traffic. Thanks, Thiago. I appreciate the support. I'll see you around. I'll see you at the next one. This is like default scenery too, so that's why it doesn't look as great. Okay. Park brake and come on. Engines go come off. Fuel pumps and hydraulic panels can come off. Seatbelts can come off. Beacon can come off, and we'll call our gate. Yeah. Well, would you look at that? The gates aren't even connected. Yeah, this is some pretty. This scenery needs some work. But besides that, though, I think we can call it a night. So, thanks so much for everyone who joined tonight. It was really fun taking the flight all the way down here. Maybe next flight we'll do Dubai to Mumbai. I think that'll be pretty interesting. About 3.5 hours. Maybe we'll do it sometime this week or on the weekend. And once again, I thank everyone who went ahead and subscribed tonight and liked the video. And if you enjoyed this live stream, if you would subscribe and like the video, I'd appreciate it. It really helps the channel. Hey, Shatter Demon, how's it going? Thanks so much, Shatter. I really appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately we just wrapped up the stream, but you should be able to see a recording of it. You should be able to look at the takeoff and landing once the stream ends. Hey Lucas, how's it going? Yeah, unfortunately it is, but it is going to be pre-recorded. So once the stream ends, you can actually go back and take a look at the takeoff and landing. A mod? We'll see about that, Lucas. I just started the channel, so I'm still figuring some things out. But if you guys would like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Really helps the channel, and you'll get notified once I go live again. Besides that, I appreciate everyone who's joined, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And I'll go ahead and post some screenshots that we took tonight as well. It was a very nice flight when it came to scenery. So, but yeah, good night, Jane. Good night, Lucas. Good night, Shatter Demon. I'll see you all next time.